hill. And I could see them when they punished the children. Oh my, give them a hard whipping. But it went down the lower section. And there was a Catholic school.
I see.
Yes, it was school. Yeah, sure over there. It was a Catholic home, you know, or whatever. But it was a Catholic school.
Well, what kind of punishment did you do at your school? Did you paddle?
If I wouldn't get caught.
If you
No,
back during this time, you were allowed to, weren't you?
Yes, I think so. Now, I don't ever remember paddling one. I threatened and bluff and all that. But when I started to paddle, I thought, ran out the door and went home. And when I look up, there comes Mama. Oh, yes. With a butcher knife under her apron to tell me, and all of those kinds of things. On lunch period.
Oh.
She said, I'll go home to lunch, and here I'm sitting at the desk alone.
Uh-huh.
And when she came in, and I just ignored, but I spoke to her, and we smiled at one another, and she said, what's this about? I don't know, what are you talking about? Whatever it was, she ran from me and went home.
Yes.
And
so they went home at lunch?
Back.
The kids went home at lunch. You didn't serve any lunches
Nothing
here?
No.
Mm-hmm.
When he came back, anyway, the ladies who saw her coming were a little disturbed because they said she was a little unbalanced. Mm-hmm. So they came rushing down to the school. And I was sitting, still having my lunch, and asked her to have a seat. And she had her arms folded and all that. And I said, no, I haven't caught him yet. He's running. Whatever it was, I told her. And he was sitting on the steps looking around, and she turned around and turned on him. What did you tell me that story for? And then he had to run from her. Mm-hmm. But there was a mental problem there.
Right.
And I was finally told to just be careful.
Right.
Watch out for her. But no, I wouldn't whip them or anything like that. From this side of it.
Now, where'd you go in? From the front up over here, I guess?
At front.
And these were the big, look, those are big windows, aren't they?
Yeah. See, on both sides, we had light.
You had a lot of light, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And is the stove still there?
I don't know, I can't see. But look at that horrible hole in the roof.
That's what I could see when we came on down the road. But the stove was right over here.
Was it?
Great big
Potbelly stove?
That's a pot belly.
This, yeah.
No, how lovely it was at the time. Let's see. There's another bench or something. Looks like they've been using it. Looks like a saw something. But it was a nice place. Yeah, this is our entrance. And like I said, it has been changed. Boy, how could anybody make that much clutter?
I know.
Oh.
I think it's the pigeons.
Now, this would never do, Gus. This would never. This can't do that.
They want to remodel it and renovate it to try to bring it back to the way it used to look. See, all...
I think they were accepted into high school at 8th grade, but I'm not sure. It's been a long time.
So you had plenty of light during the day when you taught?
Yes. Oh, there's a ladder in there. It looks like they built something on top of something else.
Is
the piano set right over there.
It did? So one great big room is all this Sugar was?
One great big room.
Was there only just the one door to get in and out? Is that right?
That's the only one I recall.
Did you all come outside and play? Did you have any stuff out here to play?
No stuff, but you know, they played their games.
What'd they do, play marbles and jacks? And...
Yeah, it was flat. They could do the marbles and the jacks and the jump ropes and things of that sort.
Uh-huh.
Out here in the back.
Right.
Because...
you don't remember that door?
Probably were, you know, maybe the janitor, not the janitor, you know, the man who did the fire, maybe he used it first. Along here, the kids could jump rope.
Uh-huh. And these houses weren't here, were they?
No. No. None of that. Now down the hill.
That's where they lived back that way. Yeah.
And the Catholic school was back that way. Down low.
I wonder if that's where the country store is now, maybe.
What? Well, everything as it was, you know, hasn't fallen down.
The back side, yes.
Back side of the building.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because it's still all the original brick and everything.
Right. That would be different. Of course, the growth of the tree and all
Right.
has been added. I'm just wondering what this is, where the window.
It was just a what?
Very nice building.
Very nice old brick building. Because it was old then. It was built
And
in
it had a lovely stove in it for fires. It warmed up the entire building. And movable desk.
movable desks. They weren't attached to
Have
the floor.
space enough.
Yeah.
And I always remember the piano back there. The kindergarten, not the kindergarten, the first grade was over here,
Uh-huh.
and then on up to the higher grade.
All around you had the kids by class around the room? Is that how you had them?
And I would, you know, go from one class to another. And after I got one class settled, then I'd have to help the other.
Okay.
But they were all, you know, busy. And we have scheduled programs and all that kind of thing. I tried to think, what was the song that they couldn't sing? And I kept on and finally made them realize that they could sing. But I can't recall right now what it is. I'll have to ask Susie and the kids who are still, you know, around who remember.
Right.
You need to talk to those kids.
Some of the kids, yes.
You need to talk to them. Because,
Who is it? Susan Carter or Susie Carter? Do you have her phone number?
that's all we had, Susie Carter. We had her phone number. We were going to, you know, go by and pick her up and didn't have her address.
Yeah.
But I really wanted you to meet her.
Yes.
She just take care of my sister.
We better get in because I don't want you to get too cold.
Be completely lost, huh?
Right. Now, I can't tell you. But see, Susie and people, you know, our students from back there, they could tell you all about it,
Oh,
where
yes.
they lived and where this one lived and all.
Well, see, this is one of the churches, one of the black churches.
It is,
Yes, and it's still there.
but they kept that up very well.
A little better.
And,
That's one of them, and they still meet. They still have a congregation.
oh, they have.
Uh-huh.
Well, these are the people who attend
It's called Zion Baptist.
Zion Baptist Church, Reverend Gerald G. Arnold. They keeping it looking real good.
Uh-huh. A lot better than they've kept the school.
Well, we have to get people like that bring you sightseeing and who, you know, lived and, you know, see,